Hello, welcome to the Soulprint Weekly Pick Your Crystal reading for the week of October 2nd through the 8th. Lovely, lovely crystals today and lovely energy today. So, we're starting with this beautiful blue Lorimar. Very soft, gentle tones of blue. This is Sugilite, one of my personal favorites. So this one in particular is a dark sort of royal blue with gold sort of flecks through it, possibly mica, I'm not sure. And this is a soft, almost like, soft sort of minty green with just sort of a sort of blue undertone. So blue's a bit of our theme today. Take a moment, see which crystal or crystals resonate with you. While you're doing that, let me just quickly say, if you're interested in a private reading, I'm told that they are quite reasonable and they're very good and helpful, so that's always nice. You can look at the Dropbox below and there is some information. Or just simply send me a request for information by email and I will get that information out to you. All right, take a moment, be still, and let's choose our crystal. And let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the Lorimar. Actually, I just realized I called this thing by the wrong name, and a bunch of people are going to correct me. This is Lapis. Sorry. Lapis. Okay. Okay, and again, these things got reversed. All right. Lovely energy. Here we go. We're starting with the Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Really, really nice cards. So the Nine of Cups talks about, kind of taking the high ground. Sometimes it is about, perseverance. Sometimes it's about, kind of bringing everything together for that sort of final push forward. Sometimes it can be about standing your ground and, just staying sort of true to yourself. Sometimes it can be being a little bit defensive or feeling that you need to defend either yourself or your actions. Now, the cards that follow here they're all really lovely cards. You have the Two of Cups, which generally speaking is about, a partnership. Sometimes, very often, it can be about a romantic partnership, sometimes a business partnership, but it is about two people, coming together and working very cohesively, working very well together, sort of, um, taking their individual powers and energies and thoughts and putting it together and making it, mesh and sync and work together. Certainly, if you're looking at, a business partnership or you're looking to take go traveling with a friend, or even indeed looking at sort of, a marriage or a relationship, always a good card. But followed by the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups is spectacular, okay? The Six of Wands is that card of recognition, of achievement, of success, of being acknowledged, recognized. And the Nine of Cups is one of my favorite cards because it is like sort of the ultimate wish card. It is asking you to dream your biggest dreams and make your biggest wishes and stand confident in the knowledge and the understanding that those things can come forward to you. It is about emotional fulfillment. It is about material fulfillment. I always say, this is the card that reminds you to dream big, because you may not get everything you want when you dream big, but you're certainly going to get a whole lot more than if you don't dream at all. So together, this is what these cards, this is a story they're talking about. This is what they're saying. They're saying, listen, you know what? You've been through a period of achievement. You've been through a period. It's probably taken a while. You might be feeling a little fatigued, a little exhausted. There's just been a lot of stuff going on, and you've really, really had to sort of stand up and just keep moving forward. You were probably drawing on your inner resources. You were really feeling like, no, I have to get to the end of this. I have to persevere. I need to complete this. All right. And that's followed by this recognition of a partnership or a coming together. It is about the elements, emotional elements that are coming together and creating an environment where that really can be that unity in terms of sort of, what follows the accomplishment of the goal. So this could have been something that you have been planning and working on and strategizing over. And now we come to that place where it's finally come together and there's forward movement. The cards are reminding you or suggesting to you that you really can have a very victorious, resolution to this situation. There is a great deal that is accomplished in a very positive and uplifting sort of energy and period of time. And the Nine of Cups literally is sort of like, let your wishes come true. You've done all the hard work. You've come together cohesively. You're going to find the acknowledgement or the recognition or the success you want. And don't sell yourself short. Always, always dream for the very best that you can hope to achieve, because that positive energy, of course, is paramount in manifesting the life that you want to live. Always remember that manifestation is truly confident expectation realized. That which you confidently expect, you can realize. That's manifestation. That's the Nine of Cups card. So whatever this is, definitely looks like things are on the upswing and they're looking, strong and hopeful. Okay, here we go. The Hangman. This is the Lapis stone, as I said, one of my favorites. Hangman, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Star. Again, kind of looks like these readings have a theme. If you did not pick the Lorimar, the light blue stone, you might want to go back and have a listen to it, because again, there seems to be sort of the consistency about the kind of message that is coming forward. The Hanging Man is talking about, being in a state of limbo, feeling like you can't move forward. It is also very often, though, about the sacrifices we make. It is about, looking at things from a different perspective, finding a different way to handle a situation or handle your reaction to a situation. Ace of Wands it's a card about sort of new adventures, new ways of doing things, a new way of life. Don't forget, wands are about, action and initiative. They're about inspiration. And so this is talking about almost coming out of or through this period where you have either made a great many sacrifices to accomplish a goal, or you have, been or are in a situation where you're needing to look at things from a different perspective in order to gain the sort of clarity that you need to have in terms of focusing and moving forward. The Knight of Swords is very often about very quick movement. It can be about an energy that sometimes just even feels a little chaotic. It's also about thinking rapidly, coming up with ideas very quickly, sort of a quick mind. Um, and so again, it feels as if as you have found this new way to look at things or approach things, or your period of sacrifice is coming to a close, there is sort of this uplifted and inspired feeling about just moving forward, trying something new, bringing in new energy into your life, sort of shaking off some of the more difficult times that the hangman represents. And the Knight of Swords is saying, you know, go ahead, do this. Yes, it might cause a little bit of upheaval. Yes, it might create some real busyness in your world. Yes. You may find, almost like your mind just firing off ideas faster than you can absorb it, but this is all good. Why? Because it's taking you to the star. And the star, of course, again, is that magical wish card. It is about really contemplating and thinking about what you want your life to look like and be like as you move forward. What is the new beginning that is allowed to happen and energetically move forward as you move away from the hangman energy? And so again, this is a card of, coming or moving through a difficult time, really, really allowing yourself to expand, think new thoughts, look at things a different way, try something you've never tried before. In some ways, it's almost about, with the Ace of Swords and the or the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords, it's almost about, listen up, it's time to shake up your life, okay? It's time to get moving. It's time to start new things, start new projects. You know, I don't know, dust off your dancing shoes, whatever it is. And the star is talking about, again, seeing wishes come true. Well, in order to see a wish come true, you need to be able to visualize it. You need to be able to create it so that you can manifest it, so that you can draw the energy to you that will allow the accomplishment of the wish. Okay. Life is not exactly like fairy tales in that, generally speaking, you can't just, cross your fingers and say, I wish upon a star, and like magic, it will appear before your eyes. But when you are focused on manifesting, sometimes it can actually feel that easy. So again, but you have to be able to see it, feel it, think it, desire it, want it. And that is when the energy starts to cohese to allow you to bring that sort of healing energy forward and start something new and absolutely brilliant. So there we go with that one. And let's look at the soft green, shall we? And here we have the Three of Cups, the Moon, the Empress, and the King of Wands. Okay. So Three of Cups typically is about emotional celebrations. It is about, celebrating with people close to you, or bringing together a core group of people. Sometimes it can be, about partying a little too hardy, so you want to be careful. But really, really, this is about bringing that core together, finding that strength from it, clarifying, what you're looking for, what you're wanting, how you're going to move forward, what that energy looks like as you move forward. But it is very much a celebratory card. Very often the Three of Cups will represent sort of feminine celebration. So, engagements, the birth of a child, family get togethers, that sort of energy. The Moon and the Empress are very interesting because the Moon is about, heightened emotions, like the full moon energy, but it is also about things that are in shadow, things that you can't see clearly, um, because the moon may be obscuring them. So the energy of the moon card coupled with the Empress sort of talks about looking at things with clarity, making sure that you've checked the shadows, making sure that you understand the details. Um, and, you know, this is about emotions, right? This is about um, your happiness, your dreams, your wishes, your hopes. The Empress talks about success in that, um, be the abundance of it, the fruitfulness of it, the growth and the expansion. And you're finishing off with the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is about, sort of a dynamic energy. It's a busy energy. It's again about action and, imagination and motivation and moving forward kind of energy. So and this is just a sort of a random example, but this I'm going to put this out to you, and hopefully some of you can relate it to your own life. Let's say that the Three of Cups represents a business or a group of friends that are coming together kind of with a specific or direct goal going forward. And there needs to be some conversations or some understanding about things that may not yet be clear yet, and needing to find that clarity, needing to find that the details have been gone through and nothing is left sort of no stone is left unturned kind of thing. The Empress is talking about the abundance and the growth that will grow from that clarity and from the unity of people coming together and working together sort of for a common goal. And then followed by the Knight of Wands, you're talking about kind of moving ahead in a way that is, vital and energetic and kind of ready to make those moves forward. So again, whatever this pertains to in your world, there is very definitely a feeling of sort of a coming together and a successful coming together. The Empress is always a really, really lovely card to have because it really does talk about, sort of new beginnings, the birthing of new ideas. It can be about a new beginning, a new start, a fresh start. So again, these cards are representing getting kind of clarity, perhaps needing to, utilize the support of friends or close family and moving forward, but moving forward confidently, knowing that you have, the stars are aligning, if you will, and so that you can move forward with this project that clearly is heartfelt and clearly you're very much wanting to be a success. Okay, so thank you so very, very much for being here today at Soulprint. I wish you a really happy and joy-filled week. And I look forward, absolutely forward to seeing you here next week. Bye-bye.